friends, thanks for tuning in to this video. Today I'm going to show you guys how I fill in my eyebrows. Eyebrows are very on trend right now. Everyone has a thick, bold, beautiful brows. So if you want to see how I fill in my eyebrows, please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I really like to do with my brows, as far as like maintaining them, I like to brush them through with a spoolie. Now you can go out and buy a spoolie, but my little tip is to just take an old mascara wand that has like the fuzzy bristles on it, not the rubber bristles. Wash it off really good with some like Dawn dish soap, get all of the old mascara out of there, and then you can just use it as a spoolie. I think this is actually one from like an old brow gel, which you can use that too. So I just like to brush all the hairs up, and then when I get to the tail, kind of brush them down a little, following the shape of my brows. Okay, and then by doing that, I can kind of see, you know, where there's extra hairs and stuff that I want to tweeze. The main mistake that I feel that people make with brows is that they over tweeze, or to get that arch, they tweeze too much down here. You really want to follow the natural shape of your brow, and then if you want that arch, just tweeze where you want the arch. Don't tweeze the entire brow. So for me, I like my arch right about here, and so I just tweeze a little right there, and then I might come down here and tweeze, you know, all the little excess ones down here. And then I go up top, tweeze a little bit more, just where there's extras, so I don't look too bushy and too out of control. And then I don't really like to tweeze my tail too much, I just tweeze the extra hairs. This one's bothering me. It's like outside my natural line. Ow. That one hurt. Okay. So then, oh, tweezing my eyebrows always makes me sneeze. Okay, we're good. So, thank God my mascara was dry. Okay, so you just tweeze where you want the arch. All the little extra hairs go up top. Tweeze a little bit more. Okay. Alright. That should do it. Voila! Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start filling them in. My current favorite brow product is the NYX Tame & Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I use the shade Brunette currently, and it's just like a tinted wax. So it comes in a little jar like this. I've tried to use pencils in the past, however, I feel that they just give me too harsh of a line, and they just make my brows look too drawn on. I feel like with a pomade, I can kind of place the product where I want, and then I take my spoolie and I brush the product through, so it looks a little bit more natural than a pencil. So I just take a little angled brush. This one is from Eco Tools. NYX also makes a great angled brush, and e.l.f. does too, and the e.l.f. one's only like $3. So go get your little angle brush, dip it in the pomade, and then I like to start by filling in the like lower part of my brow. So I'll just, you want to go like little strokes so it actually looks like hair and it doesn't look like you have Sharpie brows. And then I just kind of take the excess product up, and then I'll take my little spoolie and just brush the product through. And then whenever I see little gaps, I'll just go in with a little bit more product. Maybe turn it when I get here, because I have more of like a square brow at the front, so I just take my brush and turn it so I can get that shape. And then I always kind of walk away from the part of the brow for a while, and then I look at the whole thing, and if I need to fill in more, I do. But sometimes I feel like if you concentrate too much on one part of your brow, filling it in, you can fill it in too much, and then your brows can look uneven or something. So then I have a little space up here, so I'm just gonna take some product there, fill in the top, Bring that back towards the front of the brow. Bring it back down. It's really just all about blending. You just want to move your brush around a lot. And if you get some, you know, outside of your brow line, you always can wipe it off. So no worries. So now I'm going to fill in the tail of the brow. So again, it takes a little bit more product and I start at the bottom half of the brow or part of the brow. I just draw a line down. Just follow the natural line, extend it a little. Because my brows, I like them a little longer than they are naturally, so. And then you just want to take it and just dab. And then I take whatever excess, go back to the top part and bring that down a little. Then just fill in any little sparse areas with whatever product I have left. Just do, like, get a little product on your brush at a time. Don't get a lot of product. You want to just work in little bits because it's easier to build than it is to take away. So then I just take my spoolie again, brush it all through, and brow number 1 is done. It's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and do the other one. Take a little bit more product. We're going to start at the bottom. Just draw a line. What this does, the drawing of the line really just gives it a crisp, clean line, and then taking the spoolie and pulling the product up makes it the line soften and look a little more natural. Yeah, me, natural. Imagine that. And then do the same thing. Start going to the top of the brow, filling in any little gaps. Turning the brush. The main thing with brows is that you just have to practice. I mean, there have been times where I have brows that are like, girl, you filled your brows in a little too much. But, you know, it's all a learning process and you just have to practice and eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll learn how to do it. So again, we're gonna go to the tail now. Just fill it. I always say that everyone wants their brows to be twins, but they're only sisters. You cannot, I feel like you can't make brows look identical all the time, which is kind of frustrating, but if they're close enough, who cares? Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more product down here to match. Again, you can try to make them twins, but they're only gonna be sisters. Alright, maybe I should do a little bit more. Just try to make them match as much as possible. Which I feel like they do, but okay, so that's how we fill in our brows. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take our NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. This stuff is the bomb. It seriously is like glue for your eyebrows. I think it's like $5. You can find it at Ulta or Target or something. So then you're just going to brush the gel through. And what this does is this just keeps all your hairs in place. And for me, I have pretty long eyebrow hairs. Sometimes I trim them with scissors, but then, you know, you can slip up and, you know, end up cutting off half your brow. So I don't like to do that all the time, but so this just helps keep all those little brows in place, as well as keep that pomade from smearing and stuff throughout the day. Alright guys, that is how I fill in my eyebrows. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!